So here we are in third person mode. Whoa, okay, so you just look really cool in third person. Now let's test how fast our operator can really move with this finisher. Let's check it out. Whoa, he made that game lag with that freaking move. So what's up guys, it's Hero here by MW3 and welcome back to another video of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3 Multiplayer, Warzone, and Zombies. In today's video, we'll be covering a very special store bundle known as the Tracer Pack KINETIC Ultra Skin Bundle, which comes with this very cool operator skin with some glowing strands behind him as he runs, and traces for the Ram 9 and the Bruen MK9, and some other nice little secrets. So you guys are excited to see if this bundle is worth it, see how the traces look like, see anything secretive about this bundle you gotta know, then make sure you guys drop a like in the video, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. If you're new to the channel, I upload store bundle videos that interest me, like reactives, tracer packs, ultra skins, you name it, and ones that I find intriguing in, and I also upload Warzone gameplays as well with high kills from time to time. So if you like my chill vibes or whatever, then go ahead and stick around. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this bundle in full. So here we have the Kinesis operator skin for Bantam, and really cool, has a cool look. It's also reactive according to the description there. We'll be able to check that out in third person mode. As you guys can see, he just looks really cool. You have this little glowing strand behind you as you run, I'm assuming, after you get more kills. And it just gets like bigger and bigger with like 3 kills or 5 kills or whatever the case may be. So honestly, pretty cool, clean looking skin. Nothing too extravagant though. We also have the Ram 9 nanophotonic. And here how the tracers look like on a weapon. So nothing too crazy in terms of the tracers, which is kind of sad to see. So there are definitely some nice tracers, but this one's got a nice animation to it, as you can see as well. So you'll see like little blue strands, you know, float throughout the gun. Comes with 9mm high grain rounds ammunition, so that means you'll be able to put this on most SMGs that share 9mm or other pistols. So I'll show you guys what sorts of guns you can put it on after I buy it here. We also got the Bruen MK9 Etheric Regress? I can't talk today. And it also has the same amount of tracers as you guys saw on the Ram 9, so nothing really crazy about an impact or anything like that. These are the attachments that it comes with. Pretty good attachments for like a speed build, which kind of makes sense with the theme of this bundle. But this one doesn't have a cool animation like the Ram 9 does. So definitely more so for the Ram 9 than the Bruen MK9. Decal here is called Fast Pace, which looks pretty cool. The free jump weapon sticker, the Victory Lap weapon charm, and a 1-hour double battle pass XP token. All this for 2400 COD points. I think it's a bit pricey personally, but if the effects are really cool in game, then maybe I'll like the operator skin. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cop it. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out this bundle in full in game. So here we got our supersonic skin for Bantam, looking very cool and very speedy if you ask me. And before we go over to the guns of the nanophotonic and the etheric regress, well, you can actually attach the tracers from the nanophotonic Ram 9 onto other guns that have 9mm ammo. So for example, as you guys can see here on the FGX Horus, it says on the top left, tracer/impact Vectorwave tracers, which are the tracers of this bundle, as well as the Renetti and some of these other guns. And if you guys are wondering how to attach it or what guns are applicable, go to any gun in the game, make sure you go to your ammunition, and if they have 9mm high grain rounds, then this little trick can be applied. You go over here and press square for skins, you put on the nanophotonic tracers, and then just like that, you'll have tracers on the FGX Horus and many other 9mm SMGs or pistols from any gun in the game. So some examples include the Renetti. You can also put it on the BP50 with the conversion kit and then put it on the high grain ammunition. The F-Tag Siege from MW2 last year, and as well as the Lockman sub from MW2 last year. As you can see, just doing the same trick over and over again. And that's not the whole entire list of guns. If I was to show you guys the whole list, we would be here forever. Just go through your guns and see what guns have 9mm high grain rounds, and then those guns could be applied. So that's like 10 to 15 guns or something like that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and move on to the nanophotonic here. So if you want to get the tracer on the nanophotonic, you can change any of the attachments here, except for the ammunition. If you remove the ammunition or change it, then you won't have these tracers on the Ram 9. And when it comes to camos, here's how the gun looks like with Gilded. It looks really cool with Gilded, especially with that little animation effect. That looks pretty dope. Here's how the gun looks like with Forge. Once again, also looking really nice with the mastery cameras here. Here's how it looks like with Priceless. Same effect. You're going to see the little strand of blue through the animation of the weapon. We also got Interstellar here, which is in all black and looks pretty great on this gun as well, if you ask me. So pretty cool effects there. We also got Golden Enigma here, you know, with some cool style. We got Zircon Scale, Serpentinite, and as well as Borealis, you know, having that whole Borealis effect instead of the lighter effect or whatever. And here's how the gun looks like with one trick, also looking pretty sweet. Here's how a Molten Obsidian looks. And when it comes to some of the event camos, you're gonna see some very nice combinations here. So you can imagine like this looking very nice on some of these guns in this game, especially like this new DNA camo that's now available, or the other DNA camo. Game Over also looking pretty nice. Yeah, so many camos we've gotten throughout MW3. Actually looks pretty sweet. So do you want a cool flowing animation effect? You're definitely gonna get something nice with this Ram 9 animation. So maybe the traces aren't all that or whatever the case is, but I think they look pretty sweet, especially with this animation going on here. So up to you whether or not you want to, you know, go ahead and equip a camo, but I think it looks good regardless of whatever camo you choose, because this is that good of a blueprint, I guess you could say. Let me know if this is gonna like buy you over for the Ram 9. Also looks really cool with the CDL camos, because it has like a solid color look with some of these CDL camos, so that's also so nice to see. You're definitely gonna be seeing a lot of the effects on here. And then going over to the glittery flats, here's what you're pretty much gonna see on all the glittery flats camos. Pretty much the same sort of vibe. And then the same thing with the bold camos. Nothing too like crazy or outdated. And honestly, overall, pretty much a W of almost every camo in the game. Just depends on what kind of combination you want to put. And then moving on over to the Bruen MK9 Etheric Regress. If you want to keep the traces, you can change any of the attachments except for the ammunition. If you add an ammunition, you'll lose the traces. And actually, if we put on the Jack Shadow Titan kit, let me see if you keep the traces here too. Oh yeah, you lose the traces as well if you equip the conversion kit. So don't put on the conversion kit. So yeah. Change any of the attachments except for the ammunition or the conversion kit. And when it comes to the camos, here's how the gun looks like with Gilded, here's how it looks like with Forged, here's how it looks like with Priceless, and here's how it looks like with Interstellar. Nothing too crazy with those last couple of camos. Here's Golden Enigma, here's Zircon Scale, here's Serpentinite, and here's Borealis. Here's One Trick, and here's Molten Obsidian. And here are some of the event camos. Crazy that I have 50 event camos now that I can show you guys. I know I haven't grinded for like nukes and Warzone or anything like that, so I've been pretty good at showcasing for you guys like all the camos that are available on these like various guns. Pretty much have almost every event camo in the game at least. And then some very exclusive ones like the Mark of the Survivor and like the Pride camos or whatever. Ron Inferno looks really cool on this one too. I like the red and the blue like overlay there. That's kind of tight. Yeah, nothing too crazy with some of these camos. Definitely a lot better on the Ram 9 because that's that flowy animation effect. But you can maybe make something creative out of this design. Just sucks that this design isn't like as clean as the Ram 9's design, so not really gonna be too crazy about putting on camos when it comes to this gun. You know, for me personally, and probably for you as well. There's just nothing that really strikes my eye here in any single way, I guess you could say. But yeah, decent with camos, but I would say pretty much overall an L with the camos in my opinion. It looks clean with some of them. And now I'm going to show you guys how the guns look like with their meta class setups for multiplayer. So here are the base blueprint attachments for the Ram 9 nanophotonic. And here's the meta class setup for the Ram 9 nanophotonic. You pretty much keep your entire look. You just don't have it on the muzzle, the stock, or the comb or whatever, and the magazine. But otherwise, everything else looks pretty clean. W. Here are your base blueprint attachments for the Bruen MK9 Etheric Regress. And here's how the gun looks like with a meta class setup for multiplayer. So once again, you do keep a good amount of the look, I'd argue. You still have that nice little blue vibe on the base of the gun. I don't think you lose too much of the look. And you'll probably just add a camo to give this gun a little bit more style. If you're wondering how the decal looks, here's how it looks like on the FJX Horus. Is this the dude running, you know, in place or whatever the case is? Has a nice little blue strand on it, nothing too crazy. And if you're wondering what side the operator's in, it's on the right side here, under the operator of Bantam. And then obviously you put on, you know, Bantam or whatever, and then you put on Kinesis. And I actually have the fastest man in the world finishing move, because that's A-Train's finisher. And I think it's perfect for this sort of, for this operator, because it's about speed or whatever. Wish A-Train had like a reactive effect. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and head into game, see what the transformations look like for this reactive skin, you know, this reactive ultra skin, and see how the traces look like on the guns. So let's go ahead and rock and roll. Okay, so here we are with the Ram 9 nanophotonic. Has a really cool animation effect. It's not really crazy, you know, appearance on the like a light area like this. And here we have the Bruen MK9, which also has a really nice design. in my opinion. Also like the clean hands on this operator as well. As you guys can see, it's nothing too crazy. Iron sights look like nothing too crazy there. You have nice little green laser sights on the red dot here. Let me go ahead and change the sight so we can see how it looks like without the sight. And here's how the iron sight looks on the Ram 9. And here are the tracers. So yeah, nothing too crazy, just a straight blue tracer effect. I like that it spreads all throughout, which is kind of clean. So not the craziest tracers in the world, but they are clean looking. They don't have any sound effect either. And you're wondering how these guns glow in the dark, they kind of do. Nothing like too extravagant or anything like that, but I do think they look kind of dope, you know, to say the least. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Now let's check out how the tracers look like on this gun. Nothing, no crazy bullet impact, and really nothing crazy in general when it comes to you know, visual effects. So really plain tracers, in my opinion. Now let's see how the tracers look like on the Bruin MK9. Yeah, really nothing crazy in terms of like a tracer effect either, like a depth effect, which is to be expected basically. Now let's test how fast our operator can really move with this finisher. Let's check it out. Whoa, he made that game lag with that freaking move. So I'm gonna do that again because we were kind of lagging, so let's see this fast finisher again. He moves really fast. Sheesh. So here's how the operator skin looks like with no kills activated for its reactive form. So really nothing crazy, but it looks pretty clean. So here's how the operator looks after getting 1 kill for your reactive transformations. You can see you have a little bit of smoke on your back, which is actually really cool. So I really see no difference after 5 kills of like continuous killing and not dying. So I think you just need 1 kill and then you'll have the strands on your back and that's it. But let's go into third person mode and check out the operator from third person. Maybe we'll see some bigger changes. So here we are in third person mode. Whoa, okay. So you just look really cool in third person. So whenever you're sprinting, you have this nice little animated effect behind you at all times. But if you stop moving, let me stop moving, then it just automatically turns off. That is pretty tight. What if you slide? So I guess even when you lose speed, so you won't see it when you slide. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but only when you run will you see this little strand of air or whatever. And I guess your thing is always active. I guess it doesn't matter how many kills you get. Let's get some kills and find out. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything matters when you get kills. It's only all from just running. Okay, so I'm 10 kills in, and I don't think there's anything special. All that's special is that whenever you're moving, constantly moving, you'll get this blue strand behind you. But think about this. You're in third person mode. This is the only way you'll see it. You don't see it in first person at all. Your opponents will see this for sure, and they might be like mesmerized, like, what the heck, this dude's moving fast or something. So you might be like impressing your opponents or whatever. But in reality, if you're not playing like zombies or third person battle royale or something, then I really don't see the point of this. It just looks cool, that's all. Like, it also happens when you're walking as well. So I mean, it's cool, but like, you're not gonna be visibly seeing it. So is it worth the money? I wouldn't exactly say so. Is it creative? Yes, but it'd be cool if you could see it while you're like in first person mode, if anything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about this this bundle. Do you guys think it's a waste of money? Do you guys think it's cool? Do you guys think it's not? I honestly think it's kind of an L. Like, yeah, this is a cool like little feature that we've never seen before in Call of Duty, but I wouldn't say it's really useful unless there's a constant third person mode, like maybe one of the LTMs in multiplayer or whatever. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and subscribe for more amazing bundle review videos or the best Warzone gameplays. You guys are legit the best ever, and I freaking love you all.